Alright, my name is Kyle Davis, and this is our milestone review for our project for Game Workshop 2. We had a lot of problems with our versioning control and getting everyone on a universal save where everything worked correctly, and we're still running into problems where we don't know why. So we don't have all of the stuff, but what we have gotten together on this one with a few bits of extra functionality is our AI being able to follow you, and new features for this week, along with the build review. We're getting in a checkpoint save system so that we can then augment that into other stuff. Some of our guys have been working on getting stuff for the level and also functionality for us to actually be able to fire, die, and do our movement. So overall, with the demonstration of what we have here in this working build that has everything that we currently can use, first off you start off and you have a little print string that says we are now over in this side corner. If I go run over to the other corner and I run into this box, we now get another print string which says where we are. If I escape out of it and I press play again, it now puts us on the other side at the edge of this box. Also, we have our demonstration of our AI. Once you get close enough, he then starts chasing after you. And then when you run behind objects, if he can't see you through the line trace, he'll try to go his normal way and eventually go back to his home position. Some of the problems we're running into with this, though, is for some reason some of these scripts, such as close enough, is not working at all. What ends up happening is our boss AI controller ends up not casting correctly, and I don't know if that's because it's not referencing the right things when we pull it down from a build or if there's other stuff involved, but it corrupts every single one of the scripts that we have, along with turning our behavior tree into a bunch of red that says it's not initialized, it can't work, and then it doesn't reference any of the stuff in the AI tree. Unfortunately, I don't know why it does that, and I don't know if it's because we're working through Git Kraken and we have everything in a subfolder that we're then using uh, other stuff outside of the subfolder, or if it's some combination of other things. But that's how that is right now. Um, Over to functionality of what I've done was getting our save data working, which was getting this component string which sets everything up through saver subclasses into a blueprint that saves certain variables, which we could specify as much as we need as long as it goes into a variable at the end. So we can reference a start variable to then encode into a real one at the end using script in the box, plus a few other things because it saves this whole blueprint as our save file. Then we go over here, which is our save spawning, which then references where we're going to be when we spawn in, and we can even set it to functionality for which player is spawning on which side. And I'm starting to gear up to figure out a more modular way of now handling our Blackboard AI scripts, because apparently this isn't going to work in the long run if it doesn't work when we pull it down on any other machine. Uh, and I have no idea why. So I need to look into problems with why this is happening now. So that's going to put me back instead of me actually working on finishing the behavior. Because if the base behavior doesn't even work, that means that it's not really going to work in the long run. So that's where I'm at. This is what we have. We were trying to get this working for just the functionality of showing the AI following the player. We should have had a level, but we've been having a lot of problems setting that up as well. I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but that is something else that we've been trying to do. Other than that, that's our milestone build, and that is also my status update for this week.